Good day everyone, my name is Giselle S. Rama, and for this video I am going to answer the following 5 questions raised by my classmates regarding to our report in Unit 4 and especially with my assigned subtopic, which is the organizational climate of schools. So for question number 1, this is raised by Mr. Melvin Andulong. What is school organizational climate? Explain your answer briefly. So, school organizational climate is defined as the element of a professional environment that has a strong influence on the action and performance of the students, teachers, and staff working together in school environment. So, and it indicates whether the expectations and beliefs of the individuals are met. And it is also refers to the quality and character of school life, and it is based on patterns of students, parents, and school personnel experience of school life, and it reflects their norms, goals, values, interpersonal relationships, teaching and learning practices, and organizational structure. So, a sustainable, positive, and school climate foster youth development and learning necessary for a productive, contributing, and satisfying life in a democratic society. So, this organizational school climate includes the norms, like what I have said earlier, that it includes the norms, values, expectations that support people or the students' feelings socially, emotionally, and physically safe. So, for the second question, that is this second question is raised by Mr. Alvin Hakosalem. So, what is a positive school organizational climate? So, a positive school organizational climate is the product of school attention in fostering safety, promoting a supportive academic, disciplinary, and physical environment, and it encourages and maintains respectful, trusting, and caring relationships throughout the school community. So a positive school climate is critically related to school success or achievements. So for example, it can improve attendance, achievement and retention, and even rates of graduation according to research. So school climate has many aspects. In defining a framework for understanding school climate, it can help educators identify key areas to focus on and to create safety and supportive climates in their schools. So to identify whether the school has a positive school climate environment, so the following maybe you can see it the following these following are existing if the school is if the school has a positive climate. So first is everyone in the school community feels safe, included, and accepted. Second is everyone actively promotes positive and interactions, and equity and lastly, equity and inclusive education are embedded in the learning environment. So that's all for my answer for number 2 question. And for the next question, which is number 3, and this question is raised by Raizame Kadusale. So, what is the difference between open school climate and closed school climate? So, an open school climate is one in which teacher and principal behavior is supportive. and it is genuine, and at in at in the engagement of the principal, or the engagement of the principal is very effective in this open school climate, whereas a closed school climate is characterized by lack of authenticity, lack of game playing, and a closed school climate is characterized by teacher relations that has disengaged behavior. It has a distant, suspicious, and not professional. So the principal in the close close school climate is very directive, restrictive, and not supportive. So for me, open school climate is much useful and very effective in the school community than a closed school climate. So for number 4 question, this number 4 question is raised by Merilo Sevilla. So how does openness of school climate can be measured? So school climate measurement involves a comprehensive assessment of student engagement, in school safety, and the learning environment. So the openness of school climate can be measured by the Organizational Climate Description Questionnaire, or the OCDQ. So these questionnaire are slightly different measures for different levels, like elementary, high school, and senior high school. They have different levels of questionnaire, or different level of OCDC. So the measurement of school climate provides educators with the necessary data to identify school needs, or the students need in setting goals, and track progress towards the improvement of the school and the improvement of every individual, or every student in the school. So for the last question is raised by Rito Tolintin. So number 5 question is, how does school climate affect teacher and staff? So the school climate affects teachers and staff of the school every day, because it influences practically every aspect of their work, including their physical and mental health. So individuals, or the teachers and staff who are healthy physically and mentally, naturally they can perform with high and optimal levels, and can achieve high levels of success even when faced with difficulties in their teaching and in organizing the schools. So likewise, teachers and staff who work in the schools with unhealthy school climates, they are not motivated to perform, often seek ways to avoid coming to school, or contribute to the dysfunction of school policies and school achievements. So schools with unhealthy climates become toxic or hostile work environment. So that's all for my answer to the 5 questions raised by my classmates. So thank you, and God bless.